I've been contemplating the thought that language was developed to describe things that are outside of us. Tree, road, cheeseburger, it's a cheeseburger outside of me. And internal feelings and language, how do you describe that? Since everything when we create a language has been created to describe things externally. So when it comes to internal questions, as for what you want to do in life, how you want to do it, it's the wrong tool. Like, how do you describe your inner world and your longings and your destination if you're using a tool that describes everything outside of you? Good morning. I'm currently in the south of France, in Banyuls-sur-Mer, by the border of Catalonia and France, and this is where the Pyrenees and Mediterranean Sea are meeting. So there are some really nice mountains here. Since last time, I need some time to heal my body, so I can't do a big mountain for a while. My knees are a little bit tired, so I just found this really cool spot straight over here where I want to play a new song that came to me straight after we were at Montserrat. I've bought food. I'm gonna make some breakfast, and then I'm gonna play piano in this beautiful location. So follow me along today, and let's see what this landscape has to offer. I also started this new thing where every morning I open up the whole van, because something I've noticed, the air inside gets really bad. So my nose gets really jammed. So this is a new thing now. And the car is newly waxed, so it's really nice. And I had a day of just taking care of making it beautiful. So enjoying myself very much. Here's the morning chaos. I have a couple of new things after the robbery that I wanted to show you. I have made it a little bit more effective. So one of the things is my GBL click. And I got this one because it's lighter than my other speaker. And I also got a big portable charger. That's where the real chaos is happening. All the cables, everything that needs to be charged. That is my usual problem, remembering everything that needs to be charged. And this is also my sleeping gowns you are seeing me in. I just figured I'm always so cold, so I'm just gonna buy the thickest wool garments I can find, and then I sleep in them. One thing I'm noticing a lot after robbery is all the small things that got lost. Things to place cameras on different locations, and chargers, cables, and it's so surprising how hard it is to find the cables. So I have a huge problem with finding a cable to charge my solar panel, to connect the solar panel to the van. And it was such a weird thing, like they took that cable. It's a super cheap cable. It costs about $20, but finding it, that's a bigger issue. I need to order it, and I can get it from insurance, but I'm like, hey, I'm in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, it's just, you know, a big hassle. I have a huge amount of resistance leaving the car in nature again. I'm going full piano mounting chaos now. There. Can I use you? Yeah, I will. I don't need a rope. The computer is charging, I have clothes. So it's currently 11 degrees. And it's gonna be 18 degrees today, which is so nice. Then take out the hiking boots. Here's the drone things. And my new Osmo Pocket 3. That was my birthday gift. Still like dusty in here. So much dust constantly. So a lot of bananas, a lot of apples. A nice loaf of bread. I packed myself a breakfast bag with a lot of goodies. And now I'm gonna pack the last things, warm some water, and then we're off to play some piano mountain. I'm gonna be carrying an antenna. Oh no. Oh yes, of course we fell on the eggs. Did you break? No, you didn't. Oh, there's so much stuff. I'm also bringing my Caveda, a really nice coffee substitute. Truly recommend. There. Okay, so we have the computer. Here's a camera thing. It's so good that we're just going a short distance.
Let's go.
Wanted to make this a breakfast and sunrise thing, but when I looked at the weather, it's gonna be bad weather rest of the week, so it's gonna be a late breakfast and hang out in the sun instead of sunrise. This location had the most beautiful sunrise. When I woke up this morning, it was one of those, you just stop life for a moment and just watch what you're seeing. I love those kinds of moments. And I get those moments mostly in nature. I don't know, how about you guys? Do you guys get that at other points? Or do you get that in nature too? My cool antenna. It's such a technique thing, packing this bag, and it's so back heavy. Like something is happening with the bag when this thing comes into play. I wonder if there's like a foldable one. That would be amazing. Like imagine having a foldable piano stand. Oh, hello there, beautiful. Thank you for being here. You're such a rare thing. A bumblebee. It's weird how like 90% of all the insects have disappeared and we don't know why. Okay, so we have an unstable bag. I did the bad thing of not tying my shoes first. I must say trekking shoes are such an amazing thing to have. Like the difference in walking is such a difference. It's so cool. I love these shoes. They were my last birthday gift from my mom before she died. Okay, so let's start walking. Come along now, everybody. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, every time forgetting how heavy the bag is. But it's so nice today. Good weather, birds, a nice small little path. Oh, so nice. One thing that I'm contemplating and rings true to me is language. And do you have an inner narrator or like a voice inside your head? And I think it's really interesting to contemplate the thought that words were made to describe exterior things. We're here! This is our spot. It's a little bit chilly today. So there's also a thing. Oh, there's a butterfly. That has been one of the nicest things throughout the journey. There's been so many butterflies everywhere. I don't know why, but I really appreciate butterflies. Every time I see them, I'm like, oh, there's something about their presence that is really soothing for me. They're also really beautiful. I'm wondering if you guys have any thoughts about language. And I've been contemplating the thought that language was developed to describe things that are outside of us. So, you know, tree. I see a tree. Tree. I see a road. I see rocks. I see, I don't know, cheeseburger. It's a cheeseburger outside of me. And internal feelings and language, how do you describe that? Since everything when we created language has been created externally, to describe things externally. So when it comes to internal questions, as for what you want to do in life, how you want to do it, it's the wrong tool. It's the wrong tool to use a tool that's been used to describe everything that's outside of you and try to talk inside of you and describe with words if you have like if you are sub-vocalizing inside your head. All people aren't sub-vocalizing. There's a few people who aren't sub-vocalizing. If you're a person who don't sub-vocalize in your head, I would love for you to just text it and describe when you see a tree. Are you like just, there's a tree? Or are you, if you're like thinking about things, is it only pictures? I'm interested about that. But still, like how do you describe your inner world and your longings and your destination if you are using a tool that describes everything outside of you? Now, let's make some nice breakfast at this fantastic location. I have my little gas thing-a-ding and my knife. That's also a weird thing to lose at the robbery. Like my knife. God damn it. This is a fire maple. And it's not the smallest of gas burners, but for the price it's yeah, I must say it's really nice. I'm gonna cook some eggs. I think I'm gonna put it a little bit further down because it's a little bit windy. Look at that cabina. Do you agree with me about language? Cavera is such a great alternative to coffee. I found it in Portugal. There was these two Portuguese people that were so lovely, and they just, oh, have you tried this? And I was like, no. And I was like, oh, this is like coffee but not coffee. They're like, yeah. I was like, okay. And then they gave it to me because I played some piano to them. That was really nice. While the breakfast is being prepared, let's put up the piano. One thing that I don't know if it exists, so maybe someone in the comment could tell me if you know, but is there like a good piano synthesizer that you could like, that's on batteries? It's a very specific thing. Like the computer is good and all, but or maybe if it's a computer that's not so fragile, like the piano de Voyage I'm playing on, it is an okay piano. There's something weird with the velocities, And if you don't know what velocity is, it's how, like when you press down the keys on the piano, how the piano reacts to that. Did I make this too high now? Yeah, of course I did. The more I've been doing this now, the more I want to upgrade Foxbroski so much. Like, that's in my head all the time. I want more batteries, and there are some things that I wish I had that would make life much simpler, but like when I can wake up and go to a place like this outside the door, it's so magical. Here's breakfast, there's eggs, there's some power bar and some bananas and some nuts, there's caveda, there's some cornbread, it's really nice sliced, and there's an apple, and there's a clementine. And I like, these are my favorite knives, they're from Mora Kniv, I got from my sister. Okay, so let's take this breakfast out for a journey. But yeah, looking forward to eating. Now I'm tired and hungry. Breakfast is done. Here's a funny question. Would you rather be treated in a good way every day or receive grand gestures once a month? Like, now that I'm thinking about it, my first thought is, well, it depends on how grand the gestures are. But then I'm like, no, treat it in a good way. That's the first step of being healthy. That's the bare minimum. So here we have our new speaker now. That's really nice. I'm using my HP computer for this. It's got 16 gigs of RAM, a good CPU, and then I'm using Garatian CFX Piano Grand as my VST piano. Inside of the piano de Voyage there is a piano, but it's not nice. Like, I would much rather have seen that they spent more time on developing better keys than having the sound, the internal sounds of this machine. Or just have one good sound. Because they have many sounds, they just have many bad sounds. Which is like, why did you even bother getting sounds if you like have not nice sounding ones? But like, honestly, bitching about that, no way. Like, they have created a unique piano, and for the purpose I'm using it, it's such a, like, I couldn't do this dream of mine if they hadn't developed this product, so I am so grateful. And if you're ever watching this, Piano de Voyage guys, and please tell me when your version 2 is coming out. And why not at the same time sponsor me? Yeah, it's all set up. Does it look nice? Oh, I should have brought the gloves. Always. Like, oh, I should bring gloves. And this time I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. This is such an amazing place, and we have eaten breakfast. Now, let's take some time and play some piano. Now I am finished. This was such a nice place to play on, and I've enjoying this immensely. But the batteries are soon out. It's beginning to be a little bit cold, so I'm gonna pack down, and I'm just waiting for, there's like a couple over there, and maybe they want me to play piano for them. So I was like, I was just visited by a group where I was playing for, so that's perfect. What's your names? Mark and Giselle. So nice meeting you. My name is Zakarias. Good luck on your journey, and thank you for listening. And I'll see you soon. Yeah. Bye guys. Bye. Let's start the process with packing down. Oh, I'm very tempted to do this for a while now. This is so much easier and more chill way instead of the big mountains. And also I get more time to play piano. Well, I'm gonna pack this down and I'll see you guys when all of this is gone. I have such a low energy right now. I think it's like when I get hungry or thirsty or tired, my mind starts going in a negative energy. No, the piano stand is finished. And you might be wondering what is broken with it. Well, the screws, these ones, I can't get them in or out. Okay, we're done. Another successful mountain. Yes, yes, yes. Cool. If it wasn't for the piano stand, this would be so much easier. Okay, let's go to Foxbroski. There he is. The car, the myth, the concept. I am now back at Foxbroski, and I'm so glad that I got sunscreen and sunglasses on today. I took them off just now. The sun has been so intense, and if you like this kind of content, please like, meditate and subscribe. And if you want to see more about the piano mountain bag and how it works, I made a video. You can click on the card over here and it will take you to that one. And also this song will be released on Spotify. So thank you so much for watching this episode, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.